Hello, hello. This is awesome. I didn't realize what it would look like or feel like to go live on two different platforms. And ooh, we get to experiment. We get to experiment. Hello, hello. I have wonderful. Oh, thank you for coming in, Ezra and Deb. You guys are amazing. Hello, Lisa. You guys are awesome. I am Tammy. I am a stay at home wife and mom. And you know what? I've been a stay at home for 30 years, right? I've been married 31 years, an amazing man. And then he retired, right? And then what? Our fixed income wasn't enough. And so what I decided was that I'm sorry, honey. I know we need the extra income, but I am not going back to work. I love my freedom. Do you understand that? Right? We love our freedoms. And as stay at homes, we're never really at home, but we love to have that free time. And he had to go back to work. And so this is what I want to share with you. Like, what is that feeling? Do you know what it's like? Right? Any stay at homes? Any Gen Xers? Hello, hello, welcome. Come on in. Hey, I am here for the Gen Xers, for the stay at homes. I am here to talk about how to have a six-figure income, how to make extra income. And I want to talk to my younger self. If I had known this information 5 years ago, what a difference it would have made. Right? My husband retired. Many of you are looking at retirement in the horizon. And, ooh, guys, I have some bad news. I have some bad news. And I hate to start out my live with bad news. But you think when you hit a certain level, you think when you get to a certain point in life, things are going to get easier. Things are going to settle down. And I got bad news. That ain't true. That ain't true. If you're looking that the struggles are going to slow down and maybe even disappear because you've hit a certain age or you hit a certain pay grade, it ain't true. That's not how life works. Raise your hand. Do you feel me? Do you understand what it's like to have a second income? Do you understand when retirement comes? It's expensive. You think life's expensive now? It's still expensive. It's still expensive. You think, oh, when I'm on Medicare, all my medical needs are going to be taken care of. That's not true. That's not how it works. It's expensive. And you have to buy extra on top of that. Right? I didn't know what I didn't know. And when you retire and you are surprised at the expenses that you're going to have when you retire, and you thought life was going to be easier, it ain't easier. And so if you are a very young Gen X, if you're a millennial, like, I just want to convey to you, strap on your seatbelts because it's not going to get easier. You've got a bumpy ride ahead. And what are you going to do? So I'm here to offer you another solution, a plan B, how to have extra income, how to have a six-figure income. I want you to be prepared for retirement. I want you to be prepared for the future. And I have discovered something with digital marketing that I have completely fallen in love with, right? I've had 7 businesses, and none of them were successful. Now, I started out this live. Hello, Karen. Oh, thank you for the follows. You guys are amazing. I've had 7 businesses, and none of them were successful. Basically, I pretended I had a business for a while, and then I just wrote them off as hobbies. They were tax write-offs. They were tax write-offs, and that's cool. I mean, who doesn't need a tax write-off? That was fine. Except I went into business wanting to make money. I had goals and dreams, right? Like everybody else. I wanted to make something. I wanted to create a legacy. I wanted to stay out of debt, all of those things. And instead, I had very expensive hobbies and I had a tax write off. I am so grateful for the lessons I learned along the way that led me to this moment. That led me to this moment that you get to see me on social media and hear my story. I have a story that I want to share with you about how to be prepared for the future, how to have hope for the future. Because once you get to, uh, retirement age, us Gen Xers are getting up there. I'm having my 40th reunion coming up. Hello, Gwen. Hello, guys. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, 40th 40th high school reunion is coming up. So as a Gen Xer, I really thought, okay, retirement's going to be amazing. My husband has hard, worked so hard for over 30 years building his career. I mean, he came in on entry level. He was an apprentice and he made it to chief. And actually, he became a super chief. He ran high rise buildings and he was ready to retire and he got his pension check and he said, this isn't enough. Somebody's got to go to work. And I was like, no, please say that's not true, right? Because as a 30-year stay at home, I was terrified to go out into the workforce. I raised my kids at home. Yeah, I worked before kids. In fact, I worked until my oldest was 19 months old and my baby was 3 months old. Anybody good at math? Right? I had 2 babies under 2 years old and I lost my job. When you're a 2-income household and 2 new babies, that's tough to take. Anybody there? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Have you ever lost a job and you weren't prepared? You didn't have an emergency fund. You're not some trust fund baby, right? You were working and living paycheck to paycheck, trying to make a living, and one of the 2 of you lose a job. That's scary times, right? You get that, right? Losing a job stinks. Well, imagine working, my husband worked another 30 years and he still had to go back to work. And I said, I'm sorry, babe, but I don't want to leave my stay-at-home position. I really like that position, but I had to do something because when my husband decided to go back to work, I became a work widow for the second time. That was painful. I hated. If you've seen any of my TikToks, you know I hate saying goodbye to him again as he goes off to work. He's supposed to be retired, right? That's that anger. That's that issue you have when you're like, that's not how retirement was supposed to be. I thought life was going to be easy. I thought we're empty nesters. We get to go and do all the great things and travel and be those cruise people, right? And if you want to be that cruise people, I love cruises. And yet it didn't happen that way. He said, I've got to go back to work. And he got a new job in retirement. And I'm not shaming anybody who wants to go back to work. But what I want to bring to the table is another way. When you are struggling to decide, do I stay home with my kids? Do I help my grandbaby and be that babysitter for when my kid goes off to work? Because those moments are precious. I don't want to go back into 9 to 5. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I want to be available for my family. I want to make dinners for my family. I know what that was like, and I don't wanna lose that. So do you understand, right? You guys, you hear me. You know that you want to do something for your family, but you don't wanna do it out in the workforce. So I came across digital marketing. That's where this comes in. I have a solution for you that you don't wanna do 9 to 5, or you don't wanna do 9 to 5 again, right? You've been there and done that. I don't want to do that. What if you could work from home? What if you could work from home 2 hours a day with your cell phone on social media? How does that sound? It's That's what I mean. This has been the most beautiful, fabulous fit because I get to be a grandma. I get to be a stay at home, and I want to offer that option to you. So let me share. I have a solution for you. Nevertoolateincome.com. Nevertoolateincome.com is a way for you to get more information about what I'm talking about. I have a way for you to work from home 2 hours a day on your cell phone, and you get to use social media. So these are things I want to break down for you. Why I found this to be a perfect fit. I've had 7 businesses. Each of those businesses have taught me that having a business is good, tax write-offs are good, but man, business owners work hard. Here's a tip. I don't know if you know this. I got my broker's license. I love education. And I had a girlfriend who was a sales rep, and she said, "Hey, you've got your college degree. You can walk into real estate as a broker with no experience. You can get your broker's license. Just take these classes with me." I'm like, "Oh, sure. How hard can it be? It's just school." Right? I like education that much that I walked through the classes with her so she could be a broker. She had a goal, but she wanted to do it with someone. And I said, "Okay, sure." Like I said, how hard can it be? And I went through the classes with her and I got my broker's license. I took the test first time I got my broker's license. That's how much I love education. But here's the deal. Never in my life would I ever be a real estate agent. My girlfriend's amazing at it. She loves people. I would never. You know why? These people work 24 hours a day. They are always on call because you never know when that phone call is going to come. You never know when that crisis is going to come and these people are ready to sell right now. You never know when you're going to meet that family who you have the perfect house for this perfect family and you've got to get them together. I never wanted to work that hard. So I will say, as much as I have my broker's license, I never wanted to do that business. But I've had 7 other businesses and I have worked really hard. And that's when I'm like, no, this, I want a business. I want a business. I have the legacy builders. So I joined Legacy Builders and I started my own business. And that's what I love. I love this digital marketing business. Digital marketing has been so freeing, absolutely freeing. When you can work 2 hours a day on your cell phone and you get to use social media, it's so brilliant. I love this idea, right? Who doesn't love social media? We're on social media all the time. We're always watching what our family's doing, or we're watching funny videos. Why not use those platforms to make an income? All you have to do is know how. That's where legacy builders bridge that gap for me, right? Because I'm one of those people that would scroll. I'd be watching videos all the time, not even imagining that I could be the one earning the income. And so I've turned my social media time to be my business time. And I have learned to work a 2-hour day, and I get to include social media into my life. I make social media content. I talk about my life. I talk about the business. I talk about what a great fit it is because I don't have to work 9 to 5. I don't have to work as hard as a realtor does. I would never wish that on anybody. And I have some wonderful realtor friends, but guys, that's a hard life. Waiting by the phone, texting all the time, making sure your contracts are right. Oh, instead, what if you got to do something fun? What if you got to do something that's so freeing? And you know why it's freeing? It's because there's automated systems in the program. So in Legacy Builders, it's a digital world. We've got a digital product and there's e-learning training. So this is why I thought it was a perfect fit for me. Okay. Now you decide for yourself. This is what I want to share. You have to decide for yourself. I'm not here to sell you something you don't need. But if I could make a plug, this was what I needed. I needed a way to work from home so I could still be a stay-at-home wife. And I needed a way to get out of debt. And I needed a way to build up my retirement. I needed to build up our retirement. As an early Gen Xer, right? Retirement's right around the corner. And my husband, who's late boomer, is retired. And so I know firsthand that this is tough. I know firsthand that retirement around the corner, life is not how I thought it was going to be. So, all right, I'm going to go back. I have something to share with you. So, e-learning. Hang with me, friends. One of the things I love about digital marketing is the e-learning. Now, for me, when I came to digital marketing, I found out that I could learn something. And I am, what's the word? When you love to learn, right? I'm a professional student. That's me. That's me. I'm a professional student. If I could get paid to be a professional student, and actually, I guess I am, because today I get to sell education. I get to tell you about a program that has hundreds of hours, maybe thousands of hours of education in an e-learning platform. E-learning, get this. Have you heard this before? E-learning is a growing industry. Well, you're like, yeah, so and e-learning is a $1 billion industry. Do you realize in the next 3 years, it's projected to be a $1 trillion industry? Where will you be in 3 years? If you started this business today, imagine riding that wave for the next 3 years. So one of the things I learned with legacy builders, I've been talking about this for about a week. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you joining. This is fabulous. Hi, Wanda. Hello, Lynn. I found out just last week how dynamic Legacy Builders is. Legacy Builders is an e-learning digital product. Last week, I was showing people the program has 117 lessons. In fact, I even watched one of my old videos where I said it had 116 lessons. Within a few days, it went to 121 lessons of video learning, of content to teach you about the marketing skills you can learn and how to have a digital product of your own and how you can create a system and platforms and websites and emails, right? This is how dynamic the the coursework is. It's growing. It's still growing. And you have access to this education all the time. It's not a 8-week course and then I'm going to give you a certificate. A certificate? Are you kidding me? This education is lasting forever, right? You can get the program today and maybe life happens and you don't get to the education and all the little modules for a month. So, so this is your product. This is your education and you go at your own pace. You learn at your own pace. Do you like watching videos at like double speed? Because you're like, I need more information. I need it all and I need it all now. Right? I'm like that. And then when I got into this platform, watching these e-learning videos on how to use TikTok, how to use YouTube the right way in a business sense, how to have email funnels, how to reach your perfect customer. All of these modules helped me grow inside as a person and believe that this was the best fit for me. This is what I'm talking about. I have found something that was a perfect fit. I've had 7 businesses. I'm a 30-year stay-at-home mom and then wife, and I was just too terrified to go out into the workforce because we needed extra income that my husband had been retired. But I said, I'm willing to work at home. I'm willing to work 2 hours a day. I'm willing to use my cell phone, something I have with me all the time anyway. And I get to use social media. All of these things was like speaking my language. I'm on social media all the time. And this made so much sense to me. And then to learn how to do it the right way, to learn how to make an income. Yeah. Yeah, that's how amazing this is. People are making $900 a day. We have 6-figure income earners in the community. We have $1,000,000 earners in the community. And when I say you should be grateful, look at this e-learning platform because it's $1 billion industry. That's what's amazing. That's what I want to be a part of that. And you can too. Use this to your advantage. The classes in the Legacy Builders, some people sign up just to get the education. They don't want to have the business side. They want to get this education and then take it to their job. Or maybe they want to expand their social media presence the right way. They want that piece. They're looking for that piece of education. And I will say, when I heard the term digital marketing, I thought I was hearing how I could sell something on Etsy. That's how little minded I didn't understand the scope. When you get this education with Legacy Builders, You are getting something that you can use in your own business. Maybe you do have a digital product and you want to bring it out to the world, but you don't know how. How do I leverage social media and using my cell phone? How do I leverage that and bring awareness to my product? That's what you can get out of the education. You want that piece of the education to help further your digital product that you have to offer. You can get that. But what if you don't have a product, but you want some extra income? Legacy Builders is a product you can sell. So, how about that? This is another reason it was a great fit for me. 100% profit. Did I mention I've had 7 other businesses? 7 other businesses that I did not make 100% profit. What are you making profit on? You're making profit on a digital product that's already done for you. So you can earn while you learn. 100% profit on an educational program. Back to it was a perfect fit for me. I loved this. Like, where was this all my life? Where was this all my life? This was brilliant that I can make 100% profit. So one of the businesses I had before was an MLM. Any MLMers out there? Give me a 1 in the comments. Multi-level marketing, network marketing. Any network marketers out there? Give me a 1 in the comments. The thing about network marketing is that they tout, we want word of mouth. We want you to go out into the public and share the product. And you will tell one person and they will tell one person. And like you will build up this network of people. And that's how we're going to educate this product. That's how we're going to communicate and advertise the product is you. You will do that work for us. We are going to save the advertising costs and we'll put it into your commissions. Thank you for sharing the product for us. Let me give you 1%. Let me give you 7%. I've been in MLMs and the commissions you can earn are not 100%. And there's a reason. I mean, I get it, right? In this program, Legacy Builders, I have a digital product, right? It's e-learning. They're video lessons. When you purchase that e-learning program, it's in your email box right away. You have access to right away. When I was in MLMs, there's a product that a company's created. They have all the trademarks on it, all the patents on it, right? They have the warehouses to store it. They have the shipping departments. They have their accounting departments. They have customer service departments. So why would I think I could earn more than 7%, 10%, maybe 20%? Maybe, right? So when I'm earning 100% profit now on a digital product, I'm not worried about shipping. I'm not worried about having enough supply of the product. It's all ready to go. That is so convenient. It's so smart. An e-learning product that I get 100% profit from makes so much sense. So what else? You'll like this one. No monthly fees. No monthly fees. No monthly fees. When I was in MLMs, they cost you money. It costs you money to be a part of the program. You have to continually buy their product to have your business. Hundreds of dollars a month I would spend in my MLMs to make 1% to 7%. I'd had to build these teams. I had to maintain the teams. And because the more my downline produced, I could have more commission. And the people above me were always training and always encouraging and always giving gifts to keep you motivated so that they could earn their 7% commissions. So, no fees. This business gives you a way to work for a one-time cost, no monthly fees, and you make 100% profit. If those 3 reasons don't excite you, how about getting to work with your cell phone? How about getting to use social media? And that's why we do this, because the social media platforms we're using are free. That's that's all part of the package. That's all of the things you're learning to do. How to have a 2-hour workday. So what happens in a 2-hour workday? In a 2-hour workday, I go live. I spend about an hour going live. I make social media content and I copy and paste ads. I'm answering emails, questions. That's part of my 2-hour workday. And after that, let me show you. I'll show you what this actually means. Automated. You have an automated business. That's why you only have to work a 2-hour day. Automations means I can work a 2-hour day and have money coming in the rest of the day.